Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. Today's Tuesday's tips and techniques is what I am calling detailing background. So we are going to use the embossing folder and then we are going to add detail to it. So we're going to make this card right here. Let's get started. We are going to start with the woodland embossing folder, and that is sold in a bundle with our Among the Branches stamp set. So they do go hand in hand, and if you purchase the bundle you save 15%. Now to do today's technique, we are going to brayer the side that has the sizzix on it, and I'm going to brayer that in Sahara sand. I'm going to ink up my brayer, and then I'm just going to brayer across the embossing folder. You can do as much as you want, as light as you want, however you want. The more ink you apply, the darker it will be. And you can go in either direction. I think that is good. And I need a piece of very vanilla cardstock. Okay, so my piece of very vanilla cardstock is cut 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm going to do the print so it is vertical. Oops, I don't want to put it on that side. It's easier if you put it on the clear side and then fold it shut, and then bring in your embossing folder. Big Shot. Place that on there and make sure you put your plate on top. Make sure that your folder is within the perimeter of the Big Shot plate so you don't wreck your folder, because it is the same width. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And we'll open this up. Oh, nice. Nice background. Gorgeous. Okay, so we could just go ahead and place this on our card front like this. Add our leaves in. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to add some detailing. And in order to do that, we're going to use the Early Espresso marker. And you'll see you have a fatter circle image or wrap on this side. That means that is the brush tip side. And then you have the fine line on this side, and that's your writing tip. And it also tells you here, fine tip, brush tip. So we want the fine tip. What we're going to do is we're going to detail our trees by just coming in with some of this Early Espresso ink in these lines in our tree. And you'll see how that just really makes those tree branches and trees really pop. And it does go fairly quick. You're just drawing lines. And the lines are already existing in there. We're just adding detail to them. Look at the difference. Detail, undetailed. Both are gorgeous, but you can just see how the detailing makes that pop. Just adds a little something to your card. Little wow factor. Love, love, love this embossing folder. There's just so many different techniques that you can do with it. Every Tuesday this whole month in September, I've been featuring the folders and showing different ways to use them. So if this is the first one you've seen, make sure you go back and check the other ones out. But look at that, how quick and easy, and that detail just made those pop right off the cardstock. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp some leaves. My leaves are in the coordinating stamp set, the Above the Branches. There's 3 different leaves. My colors are Tangerine Tango, Crushed Curry, and then Old Olive. So I'm just going to come in and just place some of these leaves around. Some of them might get covered up, but for now, I'm just sporadically placing them wherever. And then we can add more later if we want more, but for now that looks good. And then I'll come in with the yellow or the crushed curry and try to get some next to and then I'll come in with the Old Olive, get a few of them going. Let's see. Oh, I kind of went over the top, but that's okay. I'm not picking up the bottom of that leaf for some reason. This one I didn't get the bottom either. There we go, much better. Whoops. When you go on the bark, it is a little harder to get them in there, but there we go. I think that looks good. Pretty pretty. And like I said, you can add more later if need be. The next thing I did was attached this to a piece of early espresso, and that is 5 1/4 by 4. And mat that on there. And then I came in with our new Tangelo twist ribbon, and I'm going to place that across the bottom. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back. And you can go as high up on the card as you want, or if there's a spot you want to cover up, you know, whatever you want to place it. And now I can go ahead and attach it to my card front. My card is actually the Tangerine Tango. Place that on there. And then we're going to use the Tangerine Tango and the Autumn Wishes and Tasty Dishes. Whoops. And stamp that on a piece of berry vanilla. Cute little Thanksgiving set here. I like the stamp set because you got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So you get the 3 upcoming holidays. We're going to take the 2-inch circle punch and punch that out. And then I'm going to take the 2.5-inch circle punch and punch out a piece of our early espresso. Going to attach these together. Love these colors together. Then we're going to take some dimensionals for the back. one at the top and one at the bottom, because we have our ribbon running across the front. And then you can place it wherever you like on your card front. I might get close to the corner, just so I have more, well, maybe not in this one like that. That looks good. And then all I did was take another piece of the ribbon and tie it a knot. Just pull that as tight. Take my scissors, trim that up. Take your glue dots, grab a couple of those. Just stick that right there, and it looks like it's that the stripes in your ribbon run right across with that knot perfectly. Isn't that cute? What a quick and easy way to add some detail to make that embossing folder really pop out. So that is your Tuesday tip for this week, detailing your embossing folders. Thanks for stopping by.